Hello and welcome everyone, Reds. Thank you very much for tuning in our instant match reaction. If you are watching this on a replay, make sure you do get your comments in the comment section below. Your thoughts on the game. If you're new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below as well. Liverpool got beat 3-1 in the first leg of their Champions League game against Real Madrid. Deeply disappointing from Jurgen Klopp's side. Midfield, we every single Red around the world, we spoke about how this game possibly would potentially be won in midfield. Liverpool failed to close down the likes of Tony Kroos. He had the freedom of the park in this first. Like, deeply disappointing. Liverpool, the whole first half was frankly wasted. But I want to be positive. Liverpool have got that away goal. I know everyone's like, yeah, whatever. Liverpool got battered, but it's so important that Liverpool did get that away goal. And we've been here before, and I know a lot of people, this Real Madrid side's got a lot of experience in it, but never say never with this Liverpool Football Club. We will back our lads till the absolute hilt. Yes, it was a deeply disappointing performance tonight, but I've got confidence in this squad that we can overturn a two-goal deficit anyway, as long as we do keep it shut up in the second leg. Anyway, it'd be a very difficult tie come the second leg, but it would have been a lot more difficult if Liverpool didn't quite get that. If Liverpool didn't get the away goal, which was so important, as we've seen in European competitions. It's talking about the midfield. We allowed Tony Kroos to like Casemiro and Luka Modric really so much time, freedom in the park, and considering how bad Liverpool did play in that first half, I think that the scoreline helped us really. I felt on another night, if Real Madrid took their opportunities in that first half, it could have been very ugly, especially how bad and poor we did play in that first half. It was we all thought, all of us in the pre-match build-up shows that I've seen, and everyone around the world who have been speaking to you or using in the comment section below as well, that Liverpool would try and at least squeeze this Real Madrid side, try and make them make a bit more errors. We've seen them play three at the back in La Liga, Real Madrid, but I tell you, their back line was very resolute, very solid. Militao played very well tonight. Obviously, young Brazilian in which he signs. Mendy, he kept Salah very quiet. Yes, Mo got his goal. A little bit of luck, a little bit of luck that Liverpool got in this tie. We only had registered one shot in target. We didn't really create enough in the final thirds. And even when Mane was getting the opportunities, the back end of that second half, when this Liverpool side were pinning that Real Madrid side in, we were looking to get that extra goal. And by pushing on, we conceded another goal as well. Obviously, Vinicius Junior, I think he was my man in the match tonight. I felt he was very, very good for Real Madrid. I've not watched a lot of him in La Liga, but tonight he massively impressed me. Constantly a threat in behind, and Liverpool looked absolutely scared every time we touched the ball, really, as well. Benzema had a bit of a quiet game. Asensio's goal, yes, it come from individual mistakes, but as a team collective, I'm not going to sit here and pick. It's far too easy to pick out individual errors from his team, because as a team collective, you win and lose as a team anyway, really. Let's go to all your comments as well, Reds. Let me know your thoughts on this. Evening, Jack. Our first half performance was shocking and it cost us this game. But at least we picked up the performance in the second half. Shay, absolutely spot on there, mate. And I think Jurgen Klopp got this team selection very wrong. All of us in our pre-match build-up show, we talked about the potential of Thiago starting tonight's game, and it was frankly evident, really. Naby looked very off the pace, and it just shows how much confidence Jurgen Klopp has got in Naby Keita. But I think Klopp, from a personal point of view, be deeply disappointed by the shift in which Naby put in tonight, really. He allowed too much time for the likes of the Madrid's three in that middle of the park, really. They were just bypassing him, really, and had no care in the world. Naby was letting them run all around him. And as soon as Thiago come on, Shay, and everyone let me know your thoughts from that, it really emphasised why he should have been starting Thiago. Even my nan was saying Thiago should have started anyway, but I was fuming that Jurgen to see, and obviously we've seen Bobby Firmino come on, Shaqiri back on deep in the second half. Liverpool started scrambling round, looking like, oh, we need to at least get a goal and get another one, really. But Keita should never have started ahead of Thiago Zuki. And I think Jurgen Klopp has learned that now, and that will be very interesting what that means for the summer transfer window. Shocking from us tonight is from Jack. Nice one, laugh your comments. Midfield gave us a lesson. However, when Thiago came on, we looked a little bit more control. Got to say, Klopp has to take some blame for the change in the team selection. And I think he will come out. I haven't seen his post-match, and I think he will. At least he's not a coach to really shy away from criticism. I think he himself, like all of us, we were very shocked to see Naby. But Naby had the quality tonight. He just really didn't show it. I understood why he selected Naby, not over Thiago, but I can understand what you want at least get at this Real Madrid midfield and try and get pockets of space. We've seen how good Naby is in games where he just gets the ball and strives. You've seen it glimpses of in the first half. There was one occasion where he skipped across a couple of Real Madrid players anyway, and you're like, whoa, he's got that ability in him. It's just he's just not played a lot of minutes at the minute. Yes, he played when he was away with international duty, but it's a different kettle of fish when you're getting brought out of a team, back into a team in a high-profile game that is the Champions League first leg against Real Madrid. Never the game to bring Naby Keita in, especially after Thiago's recent performances. Absolutely spot on there, Jack. Thiago settled the midfield in the second half, Shay. And there's a lot of positives. I don't want to be sitting here and yes, we didn't play the best. But this Liverpool side has done us so proud over the last couple of years, and I just try and put a positive swing on things. This Liverpool side is very, very capable of scoring goals, and we've seen that over the last 3 to 4 years. If there's one side, yes, you can talk about the Anfield factor, whether they're playing at Anfield or Budapest, wherever it gets decided on the games getting played. This Liverpool side, and I was frustrated sometimes. Reds, let me know your thoughts on Mane's performance. Every time, especially in that second half, he was getting in an opportunity just to try and just stay on his feet. He was constantly going down. The opportunity was there to slide to the likes of Jota or Salah in on goal, and he was constantly hitting the deck, and it was so frustrating watching. I'm pretty sure he's felt the same at home. It is time to maybe drop Mane for the game or two and play Jota down the left. Shay, I was very frustrated by watching Mane tonight, mate. Obviously, we've seen Bobby come on in the second half, and it would have been nice to have seen all four of them, but I can understand Liverpool did need that extra midfielder considering how poorly we did play. Because I tell you, if we played two midfielders, like we discussed in the pre-match build-up show, I think they would have ran all over us. And Liverpool did need that extra man in midfield. So it's teed up very nice. I know Manchester City won 2-1, got a late goal. Marco Reus scored. It was in the 80 plus minute for the Germans anyway. But both ties are teed up very nicely. I know it would have been nice if we just didn't concede that third goal. I think 2-1, yes, but that extra goal. But we've been here before, haven't we, Reds? Get Divock Origi, wrap him up in bubble wrap. I know he wasn't on the bench tonight. He was injured, but I tell you, Lord Divock Origi, when the time calls, stick him up front against Nacho and he'll turn him inside out. We need prime Pele, prime Divock Origi as well. The man will rise to the occasion. I know we take the mickey out of it, but Shaqiri, I was very interested to see him come on in the second half. But Trent didn't have the best game. Robbo was very stifled. He couldn't really play his attacking brand of football in which he loves to see, because Real Madrid were constantly looking to get in behind this Liverpool backline. They looked at like that. The debate looks like it's gone to Trent's head. We've seen a debate on Sky Sports Monday Night Football this weekend start the debate. I think Trent was watching that channel, sadly, and it looked like he was all over the shop tonight. He was getting dragged left, right, up and down constantly, and he's got a lot to learn defensively, but he's still a young lad. We love him to bits, but tonight he didn't have the best performance. Kabak, I felt, was probably Liverpool's best, one of our best performers tonight, as alongside Gini Wijnaldum. He was basically playing as before Thiago did come on. It was basically Gini Wijnaldum trying to control the whole game against the Ballon d'Or winner in Luka Modric and Toni Kroos. A couple of World Cup winners in that squad as well. But Casemiro, Fabinho, he tried his utmost best, but it wasn't the best opportunity tonight to really take the game to Real Madrid. But this Liverpool side has got our back in Reds, and we've been here before. It's disappointing. I was very angry watching that second half. Lucky enough, I wasn't live streaming. But yeah. I would have said we could pull it back, but recent performance at Anfield, I don't see it. But at least we got the away goal. Zuki, that's the important aspect of it, mate. And Liverpool did get the away goal, pushing on into the second leg. Now, it's so integral that we only need 2 goals, really. We go through into the Champions League next round, so into the semi-finals. But it's going to be a big ask, but this Liverpool side is very capable, like we've seen over the last couple of weeks, last couple of years as well. It's a big ask, but over 90 minutes, anything can happen, and we are kings of the Champions League comebacks. Shay, I know a lot of people will be discussing that Liverpool haven't got the fans in there, but this Liverpool side is very capable of. And they'll know themselves. I'm just hoping there's no absolute muppets there on social media giving our players stick, because that's not what they need at the minute. They need our back and get behind our lads, and they will give it all for us in the second half, in the second leg. Sorry, apologies. But Reds, it's only going to be a short one. Reds, I'll see you tomorrow for more deep dive analysis. If you would like to come on, Reds, make sure you do get your comments in. If you'd want to get involved in tomorrow's show, I would very much happily get you on. But Reds, just quickly get to Tom's comments here. Stuck in gear 1 for the first half, second half turned up the pace, and when that final goal went in, your heads dropped. Going to be hard to get back in from this now, mate. Sorry. Yeah, most definitely, mate, Tom. But as we said, Liverpool, we've got experience in coming, but this Real Madrid side has got a lot of quality, and we did see that throughout the whole of the 94, 95 plus minutes tonight anyway. But I can't believe you were VAR checking that Liverpool's goal. I swear, if they ruled that out tonight, I would have been very disappointed. But yeah, Shay, take care, everyone. Reds, I will see you tomorrow for a more deeper dive. I will try and do a longer live stream anyways. But yeah, get Milner on the second leg. Most definitely, mate. We missed that drive and intensity, which is very surprising. But it doesn't help when you do change one of the midfielders within the space of 30, 40 plus minutes in the half anyway. VAR didn't check their second goal. Oh, yeah, don't get me started that. But, hey, yo, we got to go second half, second leg anyway. The Reds have got our back, and this Liverpool side is very capable of winning, but it'd be a very difficult task, but not on our lads can't do anyway. But Reds, have a lovely rest of your night. Thank you to every single one of you that has tuned in, and put your notification bell on as well. If you have missed the episode, obviously YouTube doesn't quite like to notify people anyway. But everyone, yeah, Zuki, well annoying, mate. Don't get me started, lah. But yeah, I'll be going live tomorrow, Reds, at 6 p.m. So if you would like to tune in for a more deeper dive, make sure you do get your comments in and tune in then. But Reds, thank you to every single one of you that has continued to support on the channel. Deeply disappointing night tonight, Reds, but Liverpool did get that very, very important away goal. See you later, Reds. You'll never walk alone.